How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Kizzy A Will here. We are back with another electric scooter video. Dutron Thunder 2. Keep timing out. Like right now, it's really cold in our area because it's been raining. So what I do is I always turn on my electric scooter, have some type of activity instead of just sitting here, and I also wrap them up to keep it warm. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about why your electric scooter is not as fast as it used to be. And one of the reasons I'm going to tell you right now is I don't want people to get offended. Actually, I don't give a damn. I've been offending people since I started this my YouTube, so I really don't care. One of the reasons I said this a while back is weight. If you have gained a little bit weight, because me, as you guys know, I weigh about so 218 right now. The other time I weighed myself was about 215. But if you have gained a lot of weight, you're 233 pounds. This can make a significant amount difference in the top speed that you're getting. Like example, my 010X. When I first got the 010X, I was getting speeds like 40, 42. I actually was pushing past because the max speed on the 010X was 40 miles per hour. But on some really nice days when I first got it, I had 40. So after maybe 1 year of riding it, I started noticing 39 was my top speed. I was worried. I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? But then I started doing my research, and then I figured out one of the things that probably slowed the scooter down was my weight. I gained a little bit weight because I was 211, and then I went to 215, and then I dropped back down to 214 because I'm always working out, so sometimes my weight kind of fluctuates, but I kind of stay in between 215, 218, 211. So I'm always going back in this area. My goal is to maybe get to 207, around that area, and stay there. I just want to let you guys know that's the number one thing, weight. And talking about weight, if you're adding a lot of stuff to your scooter, just know that you're also adding weights. Like things like right here, you can see some of the stuff that I've added to the scooter. The Dutron, you have this steering damper. This thing it has a little bit of weight to it. Some of the lights that I've added up here, it has weights, and some of the stuff that I use to mount my 360. Those things add little weight, and they do take away from the top speed that you're gonna be getting. So think about these things and factor them in when you're talking about, oh, I've lost some weight, maybe it's my battery is getting old. The things with batteries, especially lithium batteries that are in these scooters, is that it behaves differently depending on the weather conditions. The battery might behave differently. Lithium batteries, they don't like cold weather, like snow and cold. I'm gonna keep turning this thing on because it's really cold right now, and I haven't been riding this Dutron for a while, so I need that battery to stay warm and stay active. My Hollybond GX here, and I turn on the scooter and just let it stay on because it's charged about 79%. I don't charge it fully, as you guys know. So battery management is really important to maintain the top speed of your scooter. If you're the type of person that overcharges the battery, a lot of manufacturers tell you that you should not be overcharging your batteries, that you should actually maybe charge to 80% or 70 something percent and leave it as that. Don't charge it all the way full and let it sit there. It's only when you're ready to go for a ride, then you can top it up and then go. The cold weather also can affect your top speed. So for those of you who are wondering, we have factored in that if you add weight to your scooter, if you add things to it that are heavy and all that stuff, there are people that add a lot of stuff to their scooters, and I have no issue with people adding stuff to their scooters. It's whatever that works for you. The things that you need, if you need to carry something, if you need a bag and all that, put it. I only put the things that I need. Like if I want more lights in the front, then I'll add it. I want my speaker right there. Adding bags, I really don't like adding bags to the scooters. I carry my backpack. I have those my two backpacks that are up there. That's what I mostly carry, and I put my stuff in there. But I do not like to carry too many stuff or add a lot of stuff to the scooter. The things I do is mainly for custom and style, and to kind of separate my scooters from looking the same, like the same from everybody. The next thing is weather. If it's really cold, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna get the maximum performance out of your scooter because of how I told you guys that the lithium batteries, they really behave differently when it's cold. You might notice something that after you've been riding your scooter maybe in the cold for a bit, that it starts getting more quicker when the battery is almost about to be drained. Like it will start running like take off. The Hollybond GX did this to me a couple of times, that I was running in the cold. I'm like, man, this feels slow. And then when the battery was about 77%. This thing started radiating to like it was going like so. Just know that the weather can affect your top speed that you're getting. Another thing is after a couple of years of the cycles of charging your battery, it does get weaker. This also depends on the quality of the cells that you have inside your scooter. This is why it's important to get those good brand batteries like the Samsung, the LG cells, the Panasonic cells. That's why it's really important, because they can last for a cycle of time of charging them and they will still be giving you good performance. But if you go and get some of these unknown brand batteries and whatnot, there's a time if you charge it maybe 50 times, 50 cycles, 100 cycles, then you will notice that those things are almost completely useless, that you have to replace them to even get to 40 mile per hour. I think that's just a few things that I think that can be causing issue for you to be getting your top speed. Another thing is tires. Tires are really important to achieving top speed on your electric scooter. As you guys can see right there, I have PMT tires. These are aviation tires, like the ones they use on planes. Those ones on the Dutron are original PMT tires from Italy. I get maximum performance from the scooters because the tires are those type of PMT tires. Because people don't think that tires play a lot of importance on getting top speed, but it does. I think that's pretty much it right now. I just wanted to break just a few things down for you guys, just kind of keep it simple. You kind of don't have to overthink some of the reasons why you might be experiencing slower speed. It can just be these minor things that might be causing it for you to be experiencing much slower speed than you used to. But I know that those like tires are really important. Get you some nice PMT tires. Also, when achieving top speed, I just remember this right now. When you are riding your electric scooter, a lot of you might not know about this, but if you watch a lot of people that race in the electric scooter, maybe those circuit race, and you will realize that they would duck down on like almost under the handlebar, like under the handlebar area, they would duck down like at this level. This helps with wind resistance, also lowers your body to the deck, and of course lowers your body to the center of gravity, and it helps for the wind that's passing by not to add any kind of resistance, as you most of the time you might be pushing against the wind. So this is another thing that you need to think about when achieving your top speed. If you notice, half of the time if you see motorcycles, they kind of tuck in their elbow, you tuck in yourself, and then as you're pushing that speed, you will notice you will gain a couple of more speed. I do this all the time when I'm riding. I really want to start going really fast. This also helps to prevent speed wobbles. It's important for me to also give you guys this info because a lot of people that might want to do this, it might not go well. Depending on the type of scooter that you have, if you're not achieving your top speed of maybe 40 mile per hour, in my case I get up to 50. The Dutron get at least 50 something, 57 sometimes easily. I have achieved 63 miles per hour on the Dutron, and this is a GPS verified speed, not the thing that's on the display. On other people's stuff, when they show it on the screen, that might be showing you 67, 57 mile per hour because the displays are always off. So when you plan on hitting your top speed and you're pushing and you want to get a little bit, even maybe two more miles per hour out of while you're riding, it's good to tuck in your shoulders, squat down, lower your body to the scooter, lower your body to the deck, then tuck yourself in, and you will notice that you will get some increase in speed. Sometimes I've been going maybe 50 and I'll notice I can get up to 52. So you gain those 2 miles. You just need to understand this, and this is very important. When you're coming out of, like, you're slowing down, don't just stand up immediately. Do not do that, because I guess some of you, if you're new to this, do not just stand up. A lot of scooters, when you squat down like that and you lower your body to the deck, and that means like lowering the center of gravity, you will know that your scooter will no longer have high speed wobble. But if you stand up like fast, you will notice that your stuff will start wobbling and shaking. So it's important to already start slowing down while still in that position. While you're still squatted down, achieving that your top speed, start braking slowly. There's a speed that every scooter has that it will no longer wobble. I know that my GX, once it gets to 53, I have to be in that stand for it not to wobble because there's no steering dampener that's on this scooter whatsoever. So once I get to 53, I know I have to stay in that position. Arm tucked in, head squat down, body lower to the deck. I have to be in that position, and if I want to get out of that, I have to start slowing it down. I start braking. Once I get to about 45 slowed down, I can stand up anyhow. Now, after years of riding this thing, I can stand up riding at 50 and I don't notice it. Mind you, every weather condition can change things. If it's more windy and you stand up, it can be more wobbly. These are just a few things. And if you guys have your own recommendation for people to achieve their top speed, feel free to leave that on the comment below. But these are just the things that I know that I've been doing, that I've also read, that I also check with the manufacturers how to achieve your top speed. And if your scooter is no longer achieving the max speed that you normally get, these are some of the things that might be causing it. They're just simple. And of course, the other things might be more technical, like diving into the controllers and maybe some of the wires are not responding right or whatnot. If you buy a quality electric scooters, it shouldn't really be wiring issues or most of those things. It should mainly be like the battery either getting old, weather conditions, your weight, those things, your riding style. Also, those are mainly the things. But other than that, that's pretty much it. But this is Kizzy E-Wheels here, man. Thank you guys so much for supporting my platform. We are 2,000 plus subscribers. We've been growing gradually. I really appreciate you guys for supporting my platform. I know you can go watch other platforms with like, you know, millions of subscribers and stuff like that. But you guys stay here with me and you guys listen to my rants, my talks and all that stuff. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Kizzy E-Wheels here. Peace out.